Oh, I just realized soundtracks is broken. Not playing. kind of vibing with this music. I'm not gonna lie. Where the hell is my microphone? Oh my god, it's way up there. I was getting everything ready and not even realizing my microphone was still somewhere in Timbuktu. But we are finally back to doing New Game Plus in Final Fantasy 14. I think we had to take a break from it last time because there was a maintenance. Why are you so far away? Look, my microphone, my boom, it's a freaking Yeti caster, but it's basically a boom mic. It's got a whole like arm and adjustable hinges and everything. It was way up in Timbuktu because I was playing a game on my TV, which my TV is like right here. So when my microphone is in place, the arm is like right in front of the TV screen. So I have to like move it in order to be able to see my screen. It's crazy. Can't really see it in the dark because everything's like painted black, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Hang on, I'm trying to like respond to a message here. Bear with me just a second. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Had to make sure I responded to that. Such a pretty kitty moment, yes indeed. Just developed night vision, easy peasy. Wait, what? No. My camera's not infrared. Depending on how long you stream and who's on by the end, I may have a stream rate suggestion. Okay. Will there be loot? I wish. I wish. If there was actual like stream loot or game loot for Final Fantasy 14, I would be doing it every single day. I'm just saying. Not likely, but there could be randomizers in the future. Oh, I know the guy that you were talking about, the one that plays Zelda with the modded randomized mods on it, right? Anywho, since we are sitting on the new game plus title screen here, let's go ahead and click the button and start doing the things. It scares me every time that you do New Game Plus because it blacks out the entire screen. And I'm like, oh my god, did I disconnect? Did I just get the 90k? Is that that's a Rothgar? Wow, that gear. That is really, really intense on that white fur, I'm just saying. Oh, I'm supposed to, you know what? We're gonna ride the Chocobo. Yeah, he's got a VTuber dragon model, Vector, blue and pink colored. Oh, I think I actually know who you're talking about. I think I've seen that person before. I was just going through like random streamers on Twitch one day, and I think he was one of the ones I came across. Either that or somebody rated their channel into his. One or the other. It smells akin to cotton candy. You know what? You're right. It very much does sound like that. Can I use this? All yep, all the way to no, not Horizon. Vesper Bay. There we go. Yeah, go right on ahead. Just don't wake the neighbors. The Mario Master. Wow. I love the Navi on that profile picture there. Hey, listen. Every time. Never fails. Got your Black Mage to 88 so far. Black Mage at 90 is really, really awesome. I forget what the name of the spell is, but like the convergence of both fire and ice at the same time. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Amazing. I also went like stupid lazy and easy on food tonight, and all I fixed was like some mashed potatoes. Like I've gone with the option of literally sticking a pot pie in the microwave or fix some ramen in like 5 to 7 minutes, but no, I made mashed potatoes. Just cause. I love how you're using the rental railroad chocobo service. Look, I actually find this to be a perfect scapegoat to be, you know what, let's take a minute, or 2 minutes since it said 2 minutes to get to Vesper Bay. Let's take a couple of minutes to just sit here and talk while I don't have to drive. It's perfect. I love it. My neck is all itchy because I also shaved today. And I was like pressing the electric razor into my neck, trying to get rid of all the stubble. I need to get like an astringent or something because my skin gets really oily on my face and it's really hard to cut all the hair. I'm really vibing with this music. That reminds you of something Alala gave me the other day. Oh lord. It's a perfect excuse for the Final Fantasy 14 streamer to cheat out some, hey y'all, how goes it? Time to laze about with y'all and do some behind the scenes stuff. Fucking Drake, get out of my head. Oh my dear god, Coit. I saw that. Oh, dear god, I'm not even reading shit. I just like out of habit started clicking through stuff. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. You're like a nobody NPC. You don't even have a name. We're not worried about what you have to say. Naka Electric Razor isn't gonna get you a close shave. Look, look. I don't use a manual razor, and I have a very good reason as to why. I have peripheral neuropathy. That level of fine motor control and acute muscle steadiness is not present in my hands. I do not have a steady enough hand to use a manual razor. I have to use electric. Like I don't have a choice. Otherwise, I'm going to have like band-aids and cuts all over my face. Which is then again is another problem because as a type 1 diabetic, that's just begging for infection. Oh yeah, which it's a like spin-off condition because of the diabetes actually. It's literally to put it in the most simplest terms possible, I have literal sugar crystals floating around in my blood, and as they're floating around going through my veins, they are literally like sandpaper against the lining of my nerves, especially in like the capillaries where the uh membranes are very thin and it has like full access to nerve endings. Yeah, so hands and feet, not that great. The Naka crystals, I legit have real crystals, y'all. I'm a Final Fantasy 14 main character. Anywho, Thancred. My late arrival nearly cost Nagra his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. I just realized my glasses are really smudged and I'm having a hard time trying to read. I'm also gonna have to turn the music down on my headphones because it's like blowing my eardrums out. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, Thancred, you're a very bad man. Very bad man. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have to face such a danger alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Jesus. Emo much? What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself. You can? You can ill blame yourself for she worded that funny. Wait, whoa, there's a lot of stuff that just happened in chat, and I'm still like over here cleaning my glasses. Hang on. He attunes through food. I like this idea. Oh my god, I just put my glasses on, which was then reversed. Don't limb the glasses again. Damn it, Drake. Then Coit does lose the glasses, and there's a Hydrake after that. Wow, okay. And I'm supposed to be doing a bunch of reading. Y'all, if I go cross-eyed, it's your fault. Look, out of habit, I was about to pick up my glasses and put them right back on again without even thinking. Wow. I'm gonna try to read this. Nagra, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits and blaming yourself for anything and everything possible. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid. Am I reading that right? And now we can put paid to our long investigation. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. As we suspect, as I put my face like 3 inches away from the screen, as we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. I hate you all. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania as of late. So glasses still come off and drinking to follow. I thirst now. Posting something in the meme channel to commemorate what's going on right now. I have to see this. Granted, I'm trying to see it without my glasses, so that kind of defeats the purpose, but still. I need to look. I also have a bunch of like Discord messages I need to catch up on, but I've just been too busy with IRL today. Hang on, Drake. I gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Naga right now in his stream. Yeah, accurate. Super accurate. Yes, Squishy, we're actually doing New Game Plus. This is one feature of the game in Final Fantasy XIV that I have not at all touched whatsoever. So this is my first time doing New Game Plus. And on top of that, this is also my first time personally going through the story with all the what's the word I'm trying to say here? Consolidating that Square Enix did to shorten A Realm Reborn. I don't know why I had such a hard time trying to say that. I dare say you've been curious, and now people are trying to make me read without my glasses. You've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Thancred, Speak louder. I'm having a hard time seeing your words. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. Ether, one or the other. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from his followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful the god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected, and did not work. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, we know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Oh my god, this is gonna give me a headache, y'all. I hate you. Just when I do New Game Plus, I'll probably start around the end of 2.0. ARR is so worth redoing if you've done Endwalker. It becomes like 100 times more interesting. I'm interested in how many things we'll pick up on that we couldn't have known back in the day. I know! That's one of the things I'm so excited about with New Game Plus. And we know why we're immune now. It is as though a greater power protects us. I wonder who, rather than what. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Nakara. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. So many things. I just got to Shadowbringers on my alt and I'm buzzing with excitement like a couple of hours ago. Gaius in A Realm Reborn. Let us find the answer together. The player before Endwalker. Lol, meme. The player after Endwalker. Don't you dare body swap Captain Ginyu. Accurate. Are you an insect? What? Are you done with my gear? It's my Omega gear. I'm what are they called? Omnicron. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there was any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship, And so the Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Nakara. That was my point in time. I remember this from over a decade ago. That was my point in time. It's like, wow, do I really want to be associated with y'all? Are you sure that there's no way to save these people? My video game logic is like, this is not okay. I am not okay with this. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Yeah, I figured enough time has passed. Like, I need to put my glasses on so I can see what the hell I'm looking at. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. My god, Thancred was such an emo kid in the beginning. Minfilia! Why did I see this as humanity restored? What? Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? I'm jacking myself up with some insulin, 1 second. Okay. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papalymo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. Ifrit, as they say. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Don't say that, Minfilia. I'm working on my Twitch stardom over here. We have guests, Nakara, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. It's like they just come barging in. Tataru's like, I told y'all to wait. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Titans of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Lemsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Minfilia is like, oh god, not this again. Power boost enabled. Naka must be well insulated. What? Oh, because I'm not wearing a coat today? Naka must be sweating that outfit being at the beach. Eh? As you can see, Nakara, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the grand companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Nakara deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Tataru's like, it wasn't me, I swear. Your reputation... Wait, which one's this guy? Your reputation precedes you, Master Maho. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learn that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcome among us. Call back to where I started my original class, Conjurer in Gridania. My fur is all gone. No, I'm wearing a suit. So you're saying you're a shaved Hrothgar? But I did shave today. That's why he got this. No. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace ever reigns over the Twellswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Maho. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talents belong with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Lemsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. It's not latex. It's just skin tight. It's more like, what do you call those suits? A lycra suit. Lady Minfilia? Why are they all addressing her? Weren't y'all just talking to me? She's just like, very well. But I don't want latex. I will feel like I'm wearing a form of contraceptive. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are an all-encompassing organization, empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. They're the military. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Lemsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? I remember this. Don't I have to wear something special? I almost swallowed that before I was ready and was about to choke on mashed potatoes. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Nakura hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. Salute. We eagerly await your answers. I feel like I got mashed potatoes in my sinus cavity now. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the disciplines of military service. Military, that was the word I was looking for. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Nakura, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention. Not all of it is friendly. She was like 2 words away from saying with great responsibility, or with great power comes great responsibility. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, as I try to lose my voice, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 knows. The 12? The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. Pray return to the Waking Sands. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Nakara, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. I got the hiccups now. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Now we get to listen to all the three major ladies of the government speak, and I love them. Oh, that made me lightheaded. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, potato! I mean, Tataru. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Nakara. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Otter, will hold the first of the three services. An Elder Seed Seer Kanye West, Kane Sena will deliver her address at Miketo's Amphitheater. Drake, don't say it. I know what you're thinking. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where I'm going to try to read this fast, y'all. Where Flame General Raban Aldean will be addressing the mashes at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lumensa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merylwood Blow His Whale will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry Xanthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may very well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell! Tataru. Short 2 to 3 sentences. Please. Because, oh my god. If Kanye is here, where's Pete? Oh. Back to Gridania we go. Or Gridania. Ul'dah. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm at. This is the Black Shroud, right? Look at all the pretty trees. Naka's pretty. And now my nose is running. You know what? Do I got some hot sauce? I'm about to throw some hot sauce in here. Oh shit. Too much hot sauce. I'm over here making messes. Oh my god, Selene. Weak ass Rothgar. I'm not weak. When I said too much hot sauce, I didn't literally mean too much hot sauce in my food. I meant too much hot sauce came out of the bottle and splashed on my desk. I want it in my food, not my desk. My wooden pretty desk. No, no, not both. Because if it's on my desk, that means it's not going in my mouth and making contact with my taste buds. And therein lies the problem. We can't be having that. We did say Gridania first, right? Yeah, we did. Tea is good. I got like the perfect ratio of sugar, honey, and lemon in there right now too. So good. Ooh. Making my way to the crystal. It's a clay. To the destination. Oh, wait, stop. Oh god. Things are happening and I need to stop. Why are all my windows moved around on my screens? This is not right. Turn that down. Turn this up. Sorry, my volume's like all screwed up in my ears, y'all. Okay. Yes, Koi. When I was running up to the Aetheryte in Gridania, I saw you standing by it. And so I was like, oh my god, it's Koi. Baby twins! I love her. Excuse me. I forgot how they used to sound. Oh god, I know. Yeah, I just chill there now because I don't know what I want to do. I forgot Sumi was here for this. Makes sense since he's a Pagel, of course. You gonna New Game Plus Coils? Maybe. I don't think I truly liked her until I did a specific quest line. There is the reason that I like her so much, and the reason why I liked her so much in the beginning, is because she and Nanamo's a little bit like this too, but you get a better sense of the behind the scenes Nanamo than what you do with Kane Senna. But I related to Kane because so many times and in so many situations, whenever I was like public facing, whatever, I had to be this towering role model of responsibility and determination and ambitious like figurehead, and I couldn't just be like me. And I feel like that is Kane. Like, she is the leader of the Twin Otter. She is the monarch of the people of all of the Black Shroud. She has to be this just definition of morality and authority that she doesn't get to show herself much like Merwib does, for example. Like there is so much more personality that is like shown and revealed with Merlwood than like what Kane and Nanamo could do combined. But even with Nanamo, you get to see a little bit more of her like actual emotion and her character, especially behind closed doors. Where Kane, you don't know shit. That's the reason why I loved and was so endeared to Kane when I first met her. Such a sassy queen right from the beginning. She had to go through some shit to be the person she is now today. Is she not a badass bitch though? Have you seen the protective barriers that she has put up when you're under attack or like in the attack of Cartano? She has got some power. Alfino. That voice! Ah! No! Whoa, 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 auto text. Chill out. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome. I feel like I gotta do this just as stuck up as I can. Being of a naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gradanians. Until recently, at least, alas, they have grown aloof. A change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal not Bahamut, Rameau. The Gradanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Bring out your most pompous, darling voice. She was fun. She was fun. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to all their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. I had to roll my eyes when I said that, if y'all didn't see it. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Otter will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seed Seer's words fell on fertile ground. That sounded kind of like sexual harassment for a second there, Alphino. I'm kind of uncomfortable. We're just gonna add honey buns to the end of all of his statements. On to the next city-state. I was almost picturing, as I was like still kind of formulating in my head what kind of voice should Alphino have, especially during his like 2.0 voice or text lines. And I was thinking about him from Powerpuff Girls, just not as high pitched. You know, where the hell am I going? I need a ticket to Uda. Uda. Give me a ticket to Uda. Oh god, him. I remember him. Who doesn't? Whoever's seen the Powerpuff Girls. Be like, oh, y'all came here to beat up silly old little me? How dare you? Yeah, that's kind of the character I had in my head for a hot second there. Is it Husting? I think it's Husting Strip. I grew up on that shit, right? Right? Could you imagine if they took the Powerpuff Girls, and tell me if this is actually a thing, I would love to see it. But I want them to do kind of the opposite of what they did with Teen Titans. Teen Titans original, glorious, absolutely amazing. Freaking loved every last minute of it. Teen Titan Go. Just no. Just Teen Titan Go needs to stop. Just stop. Anywho, I want them to do the opposite with the Powerpuff Girls. Like, take the the funny, satirical, just cartoony show and turn it into more of that like superhero comic book style, like Batman Beyond and the original Teen Titans. Like, please give me a Powerpuff Girl version of that. My frickin' geekdom panties would be traveling to China at that rate. I'm just saying. Just saying. Nanamo's turn. Or should I say Raban? Amazing voice actor, but the Sultana's not her best work here. I know he's got two hands, right? That one achievement. Y'all heard that little Lalafell yell? Or it may not have even been a Lalafell. God only knows. But it was that little, yeah! I just realized I hit the wrong button to unmute myself earlier. But yeah, no. What was I saying? Or no, I was asking you the question when you said the title of the finest people's ally. Is that in reference to the title of a quest, or are you talking about the title of the achievement that you get a little later on? And I was also saying that when he like stuck his hand up in the air for that salute, I was like, he's using his good arm. That's the title the quest gives you now? Okay. What was the original title line? Do you remember? Can't seem to recall. Oh, yes. That together we are one. Was just so monotone. She speaks! I don't know what happened there. That one little voice. Great. I love it. She's just like permanent bitch mode right now. Oh, wait, no! Before it starts auto advancing. The Old Dons have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Old Dons do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves. Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Old Dons send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. And she's like, I'm done. Let's go. Well, was gonna purge, but apparently it's not a command anymore. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know what y'all did, but okay. Do the moderator thingy, thingamajigger. whatchamacallit. It's a button somewhere. Am I going the right way? I think I am. We gotta go to Limsa now. Take me away. And we want to go all the way to the bottom. And then go right back up to the Admiral's office. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm going to go see the principal. There'd be a whole bunch of people here. I see y'all. I feel like I need to, like, put a suit on or something. Some of y'all looking fancy. I remember. So I remember the first time I went through this cutscene and she came up on screen. I was like, oh my god, her tatas are gonna fall out. Because of the way they had her set up and with what she's wearing. Oh, wait. I gotta turn it back on. Hello, game? Proceed? I broke it. There it goes. The game had to render those tatas. Monster Reborn. Sea swallows all! Where's me cutlass? That was so Mr. Krabs. Arrogant little shite. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Shahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the best beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Guardians have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsians' backyard. And that is to say, not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Luminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon. My eyes just went blurry. Will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Quit trying to sell me on every single city. Again, Alisai is like, I'm done with this bullshit. Let's go. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Akira, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. She's like, get them the fuck out of here. You upset. And she's like, get them out. Get them out. I don't like them. Ooh. It's kind of funny that we were talking about this earlier because when I was mentioning, I got like neuropathic pain, neuropathy. In other words, I just had a little bit of a flare up go shooting right up my right arm. Ooh, not pleasant. Whew. All right, Chocobo Porter person, I need a ride to the Waking Sands because I have been prayed to return to the Waking Sands. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know about everybody else, but this sounds like some baby making music. I'm just saying. I need a feathered hero. What? We talking about my chocobo? Or just a Chocobo in general. These are like super generic, run-of-the-mill Chocobos. They're nothing, super special. Just working for the Chocobo Porter. Rotisserie chicken. That actually sounds really good right now, Koi. I'm not gonna lie. So the way that Titan Pony just came flying out of like the frame or the edge of the frame of my screen, I seriously thought it was riding the coastline there for a second. And my perception of where it was in reference to me was like really confused for a second. Hey, there's the B rank. Sorry about the camera control. My hand is like really jittery at the moment. Gee. Oh, that food is hitting me really fast. Dag, oh. Hmm. But it technically wouldn't be feathered at that point. No, I would hope not. That would be kind of very awkward. Woo! Bachoko. Oh, for a second there, I didn't realize that was a man sitting down cheering on the dancer. His skin tone blended in so well with the floor. I thought it was like just moving textures that were just floating midair. I'm special. We're gonna keep running now and just keep going. Entrance to the Solar. Okay, your body's crashing. Tries to cast Cure 2 on Naka. Uh, yeah, it's hitting me really hard, really fast. My blood sugar hasn't shot up, at least not yet. I'm trying to like keep an eye on it. It's going up. Like I went from 160 to 188. I still have like insulin floating around in me, so it's attempting to balance each other out. But I'm probably gonna start beeping in the next half hour or so. Because it is really hitting me hard. A spike's happening by the sound of your voice. It is. It definitely is. Like, if you know what to look for, you can definitely see when I'm having an episode. It is written all over my voice, or, well, written all over my face, my voice, my just like body posture, just all the above. It's kind of funny. My own team manager at my day job, if he does a live listen, basically meaning that they just dial into like the active call that I'm on and just listen in, um, he can actually tell whether or not I'm having like an issue or a bad day or just trying to push through a high blood sugar instead of clocking out. Just like he can tell, it's all in my voice. Even though I like to think I'm really good at putting on a customer service persona or whatever, but it's the thing. Alfie, no. He's so arrogant. Tell him, Alize, because he's such a little stuck-up little shit. Just punch him. In short, thoughts and prayers help greatly. The grand companies are proof of that. Oh, God. There's certain things you just can't hide sometimes. Yeah, because that's like a 150% physiological change that's happening in real time. He sounds so much more philosophical rather than experienced now. He he grew up is what happened. And actually I feel like he has a better self-awareness of, I don't want to say human nature, but just like people nature. And now that he has actually, there it goes. I told you I was gonna beep soon. And now that he's had firsthand experience in like the actual front lines trauma and all the stressors that come in between. Oh Jesus, it's going straight up. Okay. Wait for that insulin to catch up here. Gotta think he's a know-it-all. I know, like, he really, really is one of those freaking know-it-all smarty britches. Alright, I gotta talk to all three first, right? I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Otter? No. We're gonna go with the Immortal Flames, because that's already my grand company as is. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Raban's words kindled a fire within you. Yes, it did. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Oh no. They're gonna haze me, bro. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames on Uldah's Merchant Strip and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. It's not for you, it's not for Ul'dah, it's for the entire realm, you just idiot. I think my initial choice was Flames here because I liked starting out in Thanalan so much compared to my multiple Gridania starts beforehand. Fair enough. I originally started off with the Twin Otter because that was my starting city. You know, I started off as Conjurer, so why not be associated with the Grand Company of my hometown? So I went with them. But of course now, where is it at? I forget where to find it. But now, I'm a Storm Captain, I'm a Serpent Captain, I'm a Flame Captain. I've leveled up and ranked up in all three of them, and I got the highest reputation possible. I started as gladiators. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Get that, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The arena that the gladiators fight in. Thunderdome! Where are we going? Speak with the personnel officer at the Hall of Flames. We're going back to Ul'dah. No. Choco, keep, person, porter, words. You'd think Drake side with the Flames because he went to Gridania first as a conjurer from Ala Mhigo. I mean, it's a choice. Either way, the destination is still going to be the same. It's just like Alphino said, you know, we may be going two different paths, but our destination is the same. Naga's just a businessman. He got his paws in everything. Got his paws in the markets, the player markets, the grand companies, all three of them. Affiliation with several free companies and venues. Big, meaty Naka pobs. I mean, you know, not as big as some other ones out there. Ooh, buddy. Hmm. I ate too many simple carbs. They're all going straight to my bloodstream. I can feel it. Woo. You know, would have thought that your phone would have been beeping by now. Oh, you missed it. It was beeping. I almost forgot where I was supposed to be going. You can always drink. Well, Celine, that's the thing. I already did. I pushed the buttons. I did the thing. The insulin's already in me. Now it's just a waiting game of waiting for it to catch up. Like because of the several conditions I have and how they intertwine with each other, my treatment for my blood sugar at least is very reactionary, because it can be extremely unpredictable, so I have to just react to whatever happens. But in this case in particular, I knew I ate something, so I took insulin prior to eating, but the carbs are hitting me faster than what the insulin is. So of course my blood sugar is going up, while it's like the tortoise and the hare. The hare right now is the carbs and the tortoise is the insulin. Hare's already done took off and is like 3/4 of a mile ahead, and my blood sugar shot right up with him, but that's okay. Give that tortoise some time. That hare's got to crash and take a nap somewhere down the line, and when he does, that tortoise is going to go right past him. That is literally the analogy I just used to describe my blood sugars. My name is Nakata Maho. I believe you are expecting me with my pretty, pretty little princess crown. I thought as much. You are just as our man. No, 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 it's auto advancing. Stop. Now, in order to formalize your sir, speak. Good boy. Imperials. I'm gonna stop. Imperials, sir. They fired on a high wind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells of all the times for this to happen. Nakara, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames needs your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Off with you now. Pretty, pretty kitten princess. Don't hurt the big lizard folk. What? Dudes. Have you ever drunk too much alcohol, like back-to-back shots of just straight up Everclear, and or just taken way too much of a really, really big hit that you inhaled way too much in on, and then you literally just kind of spiral right afterwards? That's what I'm experiencing right now. Oh, the Amalja. You said lizard people, and all of a sudden I'm thinking of like, what's his face from Mass Effect. I haven't drunk enough to get. I haven't drank enough to get drunk. Words are hard, or drunk at all. I have been intoxicated many times in my past, but especially as I've gotten into an older adult, I will say, versus being a young adult, um, I rarely ever drink. It's not good for diabetics or for your blood sugar to be drinking anyways, so it should be very sparingly in between. Even though like a single glass of red wine is actually, beneficial and healthy to a certain extent, but it's still one of those things you got to be careful on. What am I looking at? Oh, that's the Kojin. Anywho, I think we're about to go meet some people. No, not Garrus, the big rocky dude. One year sober this month. Oh, that is amazing. Rex! Yes, thank you, Rex. Oof. Ouch, squishy. Yeah, it's one of those things where that old adage of Phoenix Wingblade, that old adage of too much of a good thing is a bad thing, that is definitely the case with something like alcohol, for example. Where am I going? The wrong way. That's where I'm going. I need to go this way. Or do you mean Grunt? Wait, who was Grunt? Was that another one of Rex's species? What was his species called again? Didn't it start with a K? Where am I going? Where is this quest bubble? I done forgot. There it is. That's the airship we were looking for. The Krogan. For some reason that word is still not ringing a bell for me. But yes, thank you. The Krogan. Brain is just like shutting down. It said I don't wanna do anything else. Blood sugar high. It's a goblin! An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. Biggs, wait for me. He's another Krogan. Talking about Grant. Oh, what's Baby Yoda's name? Because all of a sudden Grant is reminding me of Baby Yoda. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Grogu, thank you. I was like, I know it starts with a G. Knock a brain, system shut down, have a Chromer day, fantastic audience. And I got this for the audience. Where's my Whoa, why did everything move over to my primary monitor? Can we not do this today? Please and thank you. Where is just like my TV show sound effects? Oh, sitcom. Here we go. Fantastic audience. Where's the... Here we go. Yeah. Yay. Wow, it just doesn't stop. Oh my god. Kill it. Oh god damn it, the game kicks you out in cutscenes now. Oh yeah, like any of our previous tricks to like stay logged into the game, they don't work anymore. Square Enix fixed it. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Nakara Mahu, yes, glad to have you with us. Thank God they're removing the AFK timer soon. Amen. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Uh-oh, Wedge, no! We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. No. They mean to take the ship back to Cassia Meridian, along with your friend. Oh no. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell, seems to be a general statement, was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first flight test. First test flight. And she was soaring. She really was, till those little bastards blasted her out of the sky. Wedge just has to be a took. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Nakara? Sir? Show them what becomes of those who plays with fire. Charge! Biggs is just like, okay. We're under attack. To arms! And I just got flashbanged. So, oh fuck, I can't use the size. I was about to just run in and hit a size and be like, and they're dead. I stole the aggro. I'm in danger. Whoa, he's running away. Oh, that's it. Okay. I was like, why did my camera just get snatched out from underneath me? Wigs! Or Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. You damn close. So how's the look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can rig enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Trying to make myself not be mad at the Crystal Exarch, but it's really hard. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Nakurai. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who's seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I'm just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Mortal Flames lady there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Oh, Jesus, y'all. Ooh. I'm good. Good. Ooh. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Oh, wrong button. Speak with the personnel officer at, oh, we're going back to the old brain shut down. Completion imminent. Ceasing all functions in process. Holy crap. If this is still going on for like another 10 minutes, I may have to be like, lay down. Cut it early, because it is hitting me so hard right now. Alright, Flame Personnel Officer, talk to me. Welcome back, Nakura. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not too long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you to the Immortal Flames? Yay! Who dis Rockar? Oni Key Blackclaw. Wearing that fashionable winter white sweater. Nice. For coin and country. Brain sometimes goes a bit too fast. Mine is not going fast enough. Like, I have syrup for blood right now, so everything is kind of sluggish and slow. Wah. Are you ready, Nakura? Then let us begin. I forgot what happens here. Nakura Maho, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rabban Aldine, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. I don't like that. Burn as one of us, Nakaramahu, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? To you and everybody else. I will follow the Flame General unto death because I really like the Raban. The Flame General would lead the van in every battle if he could. Wouldn't surprise me if you had the chance to fight by his side one day. Very well, your resolve is plain. Nakaramahu, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private Third Class, even though technically I'm a captain. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private Captain. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Yay, thank you. Did y'all know I'm also the Warrior of Light? Hey, go figure. I'm the champion of this entire fucking continent. And this star. And this universe. Can you hear me, Nakara? This is Minfilia. Pray return to the waking sand. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Maho. Captain Maho. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. She said it. She said the words. It seems your presence is required elsewhere, as always. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Smith is standing on a step stool. I just saw it. It was behind the counter. I already knew all about squadrons. Thank you. Or the hunting log, rather, that would have been. Okay. Y'all. I am swimming in my consciousness right now. I am 5 seconds of silence away from just like flat out forehead to desk. I think I may call it. Because my body is not giving me any slack at all. I didn't even look at my blood sugar again to see what's happening. Oh yeah, I'm still well over 200, and it's still going up. So, look, sometimes I'm able to catch it. Oops, I hit my microphone. Other times, it beats me. It's always like a 50-50 race when it comes to this. And right now, the carbs are winning. So before I involuntarily fall asleep on stream, I'm going to call it. We will definitely be picking up on this. Heck, I may do a stream tomorrow just to do makeup since we're like going off 2 hours early. So either tomorrow night I'll try to do a makeup stream, or if I don't for whatever reason, we will then pick back up on next Monday night with New Game Plus at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. I can do math. Yeah. Do the sleeps. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lay down and probably pass the F out and not wake up for the next 12 hours. But thank y'all for coming. I always appreciate you all so very much. Be kind, be nice. Don't be mean to others. And I'm just gonna flat out end it. Good night.